This is Donald Wade, FTT111 Module8 final project. Let's get to it. Okay, so I have laid out here in front of me what we're going to use. We're going to start off with calipers, the aluminum plate, tap handle. We've got our center drill. We've got our 2 bits. We have our tap. We have the extractor, and we have our 3 screws. Tools I'm going to use, I've got the drill press over here behind me. I've got a bench vise, or I'm sorry, I've got a drill press vise, and I'm going to use these parallels to keep the workpiece up and level. It's where I can drill all the way through. I've got layout fluid here. I have a brush for layout fluid. I have a Parts Master precision oiler for drilling. I've got some sandpaper here. This is 600 grit perma blue. I got a file, flat file, and then I'm at two screwdrivers. I've got an H2 gunsmithing screwdriver, and then I got a Craftsman standard tool small screwdriver. Okay, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put layout fluid, and then I'm going to do some measurements with the calipers, and we'll get that going, and I'll be back for that. Okay, so I took the full width of just over, it's 2.051 inches, divided it by 2. That's going to give me the center mark left to right, and then left to right I took 4.055, divide that by 2. That's going to give me the center, and then take that center, which is 2.027, and divide that by 2, which is going to give me the first hole, which is 1.013. And then I'm going to take the 0.1 or 1.013, and I'm going to add the center, which gives me the 3.040, which will be the right side. Let me get these scribed out, and I'll be back in a second. So in preparation of moving this thing to the drill press, I'm going to use a center punch. This is spring loaded. I'm going to place this right on where the lines cross, and that's going to give me a good divot point for the center drill to start. When I do the center drill doesn't drill far, but it's just to give a good placement for the drill bits to go in. So I'm going to get the center drill chucked up in the drill press, and I will be over there, and I'm going to put this in the vise as well. I'm going to do my parallels so that I can keep it level. And I don't want to tighten this down super tight. I don't want to crush the aluminum, but I also don't want the aluminum to shift. Okay, just like so. Now I'll go get over here on the drill press. Okay, so I'm gonna start the drilling. I changed the speed to 1100 RPMs. You'll have to bear with me. Please excuse the mess. But we're gonna start with center drill. Okay, so now I got the number 31 bit. We're gonna go ahead and drill all the way through. I'll drill the first one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off, and I'll do the next 3 for the next process. Okay, we have the first one done. I'm going to go ahead and put oil in the next 2, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put oil in this next one, this last one. Just a couple drops. Add some lubricant for the drill bit to go through so we can watch the ribbons as we make them fly. I use a chip brush. Some of these ribbons can be kind of sharp, so we'll run chip brush, and that is it. Okay, so once again I'm going to put oil inside the holes that are drilled, as well as on the flutes of the 648 tap. This is to shed cuttings. So we'll start here in the middle, make sure it's vertical. And we get to cutting. Alright, we're going to get this going. We're going to start our first couple of threads. And once it's locked in, we can back it out, check it. You see we got some shavings coming out. Even pressure all the way across the top. Okay, now we'll back it out. Gotta pull some of them chips out. I'll use my chip brush, and we will keep doing this process until we are all the way through. Reapplying oil as needed. Let me get the rest of these done, and I'll be right back. So now that all 3 holes are tapped, I took a chamfer tool, or chamfer bit, and cleaned up the burrs on the top. Hand fit screw. Make sure it goes in all the way, and it's going in real nice. We'll go ahead and drive it on home with the gunsmith screwdriver. The first of 3 repairs is going to be to the screw head, so I'll use my smaller screwdriver and kind of gum up the screw head here. Yeah, let's see if I can get that on the... Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll pull that out, Using the gunsmith screwdriver very carefully. Again, it's important to use the correct screwdriver. Okay, so we'll see what kind of damage we got here. We've got let's see if I can get it on the camera. There we go. Alright, so what I'll do is we'll take the file and we'll kind of knock it down. Here in just a second I'll put it in the vise. We need to get rid of that burr. Okay. I just wanted to get rid of that. And I'll put this in the vise, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna file it down to an even surface on the top, and then I'm gonna file the inside of the slot so that I can clean it up and then what I'll do is I'll take the sandpaper and I'll sand it down, polish it, and then we'll do some perma blue on it and get it back to black. Alright, I will be back in a minute. Okay, I have it all cleaned up. Just using some alcohol to clean up any residue. Polished. So now I'm going to do the blue using the perma blue. Okay. Make sure to cover all the bare shiny places. Okay, there we go. Good as new. Alright, and next is I believe it's the broken, and I'll use a rotary tool with cutoff wheel. So we'll get one put in. Kind of do a cross thread type deal. See if I can't torque it in there at an angle. Okay, so we'll show how crooked it is. We'll just keep driving it and send it home. Okay. So now I'll get the Dremel, cutoff wheel, glasses on, and I will do this in the vise. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the extractor chucked up in the hand tool. So we're just going to put it in, use some downward force. And we're just going to turn until we get a bite. further down in there. Okay, so now that we got that mess out, the broken, we did the extraction, we're gonna put it back in. And we're good to go. Okay. So the next one is the cross thread. So we'll go ahead and use the third screw. We'll cross thread, put it at an angle, get it started. Okay, as you can see, it's cross-threaded. So we will pull it out. We'll take our tap with a little bit of cutting fluid or oil. Okay, and then we can go ahead and chase these threads, keeping the tap straight up and down as much as possible. And then once it will spin freely, the threads have been cleaned out and they've been chased. So now we can remove it. Okay, we'll clean it out, and then we can take our screw. We should be able to thread it all the way down, nice and straight. Just like so. And there we go. Good to go. All right, until next time.